The individuals that come to us have been locked out, put out, thrown out, shut out, and have nowhere else to go. Sometimes they come to us because they sleep in our bandos, and they come and they sleep in our drop. And I had a guy say to me a year or two ago, Charles, this is the only place I can get a few hours of good sleep, because I sleep in a bando and it's just not safe for me to sleep completely. So they come to us and we provide them with a cup of coffee, or we provide them with a piece of bread or a sandwich or something if we have it, because people need this. The fact of the matter that they use drugs, they used all their money buying drugs, is a non-issue for as we're concerned. The issue is they're still human. They still deserve a chance. They still deserve a shot. And if we continue to do what we do, we eventually see people come around to us and say, okay, I'm ready now. Can you direct me to the drug and alcohol treatment?
Working for prevention point of Philadelphia. We do is trying to get people involved in our program. We're trying to reduce Hep C and hepatitis. I was a drug addict before. I was also involved in the program. They was helping me to, have my own needles, stuff like that. And so since I started, using drugs, I recovered myself. I went through a lot of situations that I've already been recovering. So that's how I know about what is the risk out there, how to be out there going through a lot of situations. So I like to help other people by now, showing that I can do it, that we can change, we can, be better.
I've been with Prevention Point for the last 2 years. I've been working with drug and alcohol clients for the last 30 years, and I started at Prevention Point 2 years ago. And what we are is a risk reduction, harm reduction program. And we're out here because we know that in the drug use community, they need to know about safety and risk reduction. So we provide syringes and crack kits, wound care kits, even some medical care, case management, HIV and Hep C testing, among other things, just to help this community out.
I'm one of the people that helped get this thing started.
And how did you do that?
I was a member of Phialdelphia, and we protested and organized different demonstrations and begged the city for the right to do it, and actually did it before they even gave us permission, and just kept doing it until we got permission. And here it is.
Yeah, so in '92, it became legal, and still on the federal level, it's still illegal. It's still illegal to provide state dollars into syringe exchange programs. So most of our donations, 90% of it is all private donations. We do have a small amount of money that we get from the city, but it's only for HIV and Hep C testing, none for the exchange itself.
Well, my experience has been, it's a hectic way to live, and I was clean for 11 years, and preferably I'd rather be clean than using drugs, but I've been involved using drugs for over 40 years.
I'm part of the drug community, so I'm a user. I'm out here every day, and what I see is poor people staying poor and trying to escape their reality, such as myself. I know that's what I'm trying to do, escape my reality. And I see that in a lot of other people, even though they may not fess up to it. by being out here every day and observing people. That's my opinion.
Yes, I've noticed a spike in those statistics, 25 to 35, where it's predominantly white males who tend to do injection drugs. We also have a hidden African American and even larger Latino community between 18 and 25 that also use injection drugs. Why it is, I can't really say. I don't really know. Sometimes you talk to people, it may be the lack of work, lack of education. My friend asked me to try it, my girl asked me to try it, and so forth, and so off it goes.
Yeah.
You know, and then once they start, it's not that easy to stop using drugs. The nature of addiction itself is just so strong to it. It's just not that easy. It's a lot of different reasons people do it. I tend to talk to people sometime here at the syringe exchange. I lost my job, I lost my family, I lost my home, on and on and on it goes.
Well, obviously this North Philadelphia community, because it's infested with drugs, and it's almost like not almost, it is an open air market with selling the drugs and easily accessible.
People in North Philadelphia, the community itself, they're at war with the police, so to speak, because they need to generate funds, and the police are just doing their job, I reckon, you know, most of the time. So it's sort of like a war, a battle between the community, the drug community, and police itself.
Well, needle exchange, I personally feel it prevents HIV, spread of hepatitis C, and any other kind of diseases you can get from sharing needles, and it's a godsend to have. Believe me, it's much better that it's here than it's not.
There's some studies that have been done in the last 20 years to show that as a result of the work that Prevention Point does, we've been able to help at least cut down the spread of HIV and Hep C.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to help other people, let them know that we can change, you can do better if you want to. That's everything that you can do in your life, if you want to do it, you can't accomplish. Just have to put discipline in everything you do and be mindful that you're hurting other people.